Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I will turn around and go the other way. There seems to be some people coming now. And I'm still not used to recording myself anyway. So, just want to do a quick video on my experience with my bowel issues at Disneyland in Paris. So we went out on a Monday and came back on a Friday. And I actually had a reasonable weekend with my gut issues. I think I only went once or twice on the Saturday and Sunday, and then of course on the Monday it was more like 4 or 5, including a quick trip at the Eurostar departure lounge. Sorry anyone that went in the loo after me, but hey ho, this is what it is. But to be fair, those toilets were very clean and well stocked and everything. I didn't have any issues. As I said, I've contemplated doing a YouTube channel called Toilet Tours just because of how many different public loos and stuff I've had to use. I'm not going to though, I don't think. Food that day was okay because we were going from home, so we were all prepped. I'd got some pork belly and some of the best local sausages we can get, cleanish sausages, and just that to keep us going because we were obviously heading out to Disney, and pleasantly surprised with what food we could get in the hotel. It was pretty clean. Obviously it had sauces and stuff on it. I don't know what it was cooked in, but it was all good. Sorry if you can hear that lawnmower in the background. Yeah, and then the other days things got pretty bad. Tuesday wasn't great with my fatigue. I ended up having a 2-hour nap, but we did stay up late on the Monday, so hence why we were back in the hotel earlier in the afternoon on the Tuesday. There will be some videos coming up of Disneyland anyway with more fun things such as on It's a Small World and stuff like that, which my daughter's looking forward to. And then, so I was using quite a few of the facilities around Disney. They're all much of a muchness, though anyone who's got a child with ASD like my daughter that doesn't like sensors because they're worried that the toilet's going to go off, avoid the ones to the right of Main Street because they have sensors, and the ones to the left of Main Street don't, so apparently. So try those. All the toilets at Disney were remarkably clean actually and very well stocked. I did find some of them to be a bit odd in terms of their shape and how full they were, and some were a bit high. I know I'm fairly short, but I am 5'8", 5'9"-ish, so I'm not really short, and yet I felt like I was on tiptoes some of the time to keep my feet on the ground. I also used a product called Wipe, W-Y-P-E, which allows you to effectively turn any bit of toilet roll into a wet wipe, which was good for trying to keep things comfortable and clean, which can be a bit of an issue with my my hemorrhoids and stuff. So yeah, well, which I don't think was caused by clean carnivore. That was caused by eating way too much cheese when I was in a bad spot last summer. Arguably caused by my gut issues, funnily enough, where I was just trying to do anything I could to clear up the diarrhea I was having. Anyway, yes, so toilet to Disney. Hotel toilet was good and clean, and yeah, the toilet wipe they provided was pretty basic, but yeah, toilet roll. And I never had any issues with finding soap. They were always stocked up, and yeah, I don't think there were really any to avoid. I used 2 or 3 different ones, well, probably more like 4 or 5 different ones in the main park, and 2 or 3 of the ones in the Studios park. And yeah, I haven't really said much in this video, but just high praise to Disney for having clean and tidy toilets. For those people that do have a diagnosis of IBD, so Crohn's or colitis, whatever, you can get special passes that allow you to skip the queues to some extent. We had a version of it with our daughter for her SD, she really cannot queue, and it worked really well for most rides. We didn't have to queue for more than 5 minutes. Luckily, I didn't get caught out in any rides. I did miss a couple of the meet and greets with various characters because I had to run off to the loo. One of those was in the hotel. At one point I did have to use even our hotel toilet because our key fob, or I think it was actually our lock on our door, ran out of battery, and so I couldn't get into my room just when I really needed to. But these are things that most people don't have to worry about, and it is annoying that at the moment, now I'm going out to places and I'm scoping where's the nearest toilet, which is a bit demoralising and a bit depressing. I mean, even like today, I'm out for a lovely walk, and it's not my first walk today, it's like my third, but the furthest I've been from home is 1 kilometre, I think, and I know where the public loos are on that kilometre as well. And yeah, as I say, it's getting me down a bit, but at least I don't have that urgency to the point where I have to go now. I've generally got a bit of control. Sorry if that's too much information for anyone, but given whatever I'm sure I make the title of this video, it should be pretty obvious what I'm going to talk about. And I don't mind being open and candid about these things. You know, can't help these issues. And it needs to be talked about more with a bit less stigma, because what can you do? The week before I went on holiday, I did have to cancel me running my running club session because of gut issues. It all flared up just before I went out to do that session. I think I went 2-3 times in the hour beforehand. I walked down to tell them I was cancelling the session, but another coach was there and took over the session for me. And then I had to quickly walk back home and go again. So luckily the session doesn't start too far from my house. So yeah, my gut issues are getting me down a bit at the moment, but I'm going to be super proactive, try and get the doctors to give me a referral to gastroenterology one way or another. And I've got Benetton Health, and I know that the local gastroenterology department has a lovely waiting time of about 6 months, I think it is. So don't get me wrong, I think the NHS is great, but 6 months is a long time, and so hopefully I should be able to get some help through Benetton Health and get some investigations done. So that's my lovely gut talk for this session. I shall probably try and give an update in about a week's time after I've had the blood tests and some of the pre-op stuff done, and go from there. If you've got any gut issues or help or advice or questions or whatever, please get in touch. Thanks for watching.